Alrighty, let's rock and roll. I'm really looking forward to this collab, this grilled cheese collab. I've never made this one before, but I slept on it a couple nights and tasted good while I was sleeping. So I'm figuring it's going to taste good while I'm awake. And basically what I did was I oven cooked some beef ribs. Okay, I wanted to get the short ribs. They didn't have them. These are backbone ribs, good enough. And that's that. Okay, and I'm also going to use the fake cheese, the yellow American cheese. I just like the way that melts the best. So that's what I'm going to go with, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to cut these ribs up. I roasted these off yesterday in the oven. They got a nice sea salt, pepper, and garlic outer shell. Okay, very tasty. So I'm going to work these bones and get as much good meat without too much fat that I can get off. And of course, if you ever cut that way, be careful. All right, so basically here I got a nice portion of the meat from them beef ribs. Put those in a little frying pan. I'm going to drizzle a little honey on there. Okay, honey and cheese and a little barbecue sauce. Sounds about right to me. I also picked up some nice Portuguese, is that right? White bread. Or Portuguese bread, I guess you could say. All right, and I put a little barbecue sauce on there. All right, and you know where this is going, right? I got my meat heating up over there. Oh, yeah. That's like little riblets right there. Little riblets. And those on bread are good enough. All right, so let's build us a sandwich. All right, and basically what I'm going to do here is I got 3 slices for each side. Okay, I'm going to trim them down and stick them in the middle. And again, this is a nice Portuguese bread, big, which is basically what we're going through here. All right, so I got my cheese laid out, and now I'll get my riblets. And give those a nice slathering on the bread. Oh yeah, that looks good enough already. Again, I use this yellow American because I just like the way it melts, and I love the way it tastes. A lot of times your Swiss doesn't really melt good, so I'm just going to go with this. This is the way I always make grilled cheese, with the yellow American. Okay, this is the first time I'm making this type of sandwich. Let's rock and roll, see what it is. Alrighty, so I'll close it up there, and again, I'm going to go with the flour, egg, and panko breadcrumbs. Okay, flour, egg, and panko breadcrumbs. A couple little drops there. Flour. That's a regular egg wash with a little bit of water. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. And then we'll put them in our panko breadcrumbs. If you've seen my other videos, you'll notice that I favor the panko breadcrumbs. They're a little bit more crunchier. And just spread them around as best you can. Oh yeah, and as I'm doing this, you know I got my oven preheated on 350, and I got my pan all ready to go. Okay, I'm going with a little vegetable oil, but mostly butter. Okay, grilled cheese really calls for butter. So just a little vegetable oil, maybe 20%, 80% butter. Get that nice piping hot. And this is probably just going to take about a minute or two. We're just looking to crisp the outside, and we're going to finish it off in the oven and get that good grilled cheese melt. You probably could do the whole thing in a saute pan, but I didn't want to overcook the outer shell, so I'll finish it in the oven. That's a little restaurant trick right there. And let's give these bad boys a flip. Oh. Nice. That is golden in color, buttery in taste, and this will kick some major butt. Again, a couple minutes on that side. Let me dabble in these riblets here. Oh yeah, they're good. I could put these on white bread with nothing else and just eat them. Got that little honey flavor with the barbecue sauce, and you're all set. Oh yeah. Let's get this. Oh yeah. Finished off and transferred to the hot plate. And this is a big boy. And I love the flavor of the butter that it was cooking in, so I'm going to take a little of that goodness and sprinkle it on top. That'll soak right into the bread. Oh yeah. Perfect. And we'll get this in the oven, 350. We're probably going to put it in there for a good solid 10 minutes. Good solid 10 minutes. Okay, and I got a little barbecue sauce right there. And a little honey. Those are going to be my dippers. Feel free to use no dippers or your dippers. And it's about 10 minutes. And there we go. I mean, look at that cheese melt. And you got a solid crispiness bread right there. Look at that. Oh yeah. That may not be your normal grilled cheese, but I'll tell you what, that is cheesy and good. Oh yeah. That barbecue sauce, the sweetness of the barbecue sauce and honey mixed with that cheese is a great combination. Oh yeah. That passed the test right there.
Oh yeah.
Let's cut this bad boy open and give a look. And again, you can hear the shell. That's crispy. Oh yeah. Nice. Wow. Look at that. That is cheesy, meaty, sweet, and good. And hot. Wow. Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll make this grilled cheese again in the summertime. If I got the meat laying around, this is perfect. And I'm a big fan of honey, so. Oh yeah, that's the way I go. Oh. Look at that. That is,
Wow.
that's awesome. You gotta love these collabs. It really allows you to do some different things. Like I would never have thought of this sandwich or never have done this video if it wasn't for the collab. And I'll tell you what, it's worth the make. As you can see, wow. But for a grilled cheese, I'll tell you, that's friggin' awesome. That is friggin' awesome. Look at that. The barbecue, the honey, the meat, the ribs, the cheese. Can you beat that? I don't think so. And that's it for me. I want to appreciate all you guys for checking out my channel. Until next time, peace.